everybody? I'm Jarreau. This is the BarStool podcast. You can check it out. Go to itsjarreau.com, itsjarreau.com, and you can see all YouTube videos, and you can listen on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? If you go there, make sure you hit the follow button on the SoundCloud. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube, and I appreciate that. All right. So my drink today is Drake's thing. It's called Virginia Blacc. Virginia Blacc, and I'm drinking that with some Coke. I got my trusty Stella on the side as well. And then, don't judge me, please. And then, my guest today, been on the show several times, no stranger to the show.
Hey!
Man, of course, we went to high school together, all that good stuff, man. He's doing his thing out here. CEO of Crown Republic Records, you know what I'm saying, or entertainment, excuse me.
It can be whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Right? Right, whatever you want to be.
And man, it's my man, Randy Blacc.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Man, you already know what it is. Thank you for having us again. You already know what it is.
No problem.
We here, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this, though, before we get into this thing. I brought you some gifts first for all.
That's right.
It's that new project. We got the King Q project. You know what I mean? Make sure you get that. And then, because you a year older than me.
That's true.
You feel me? And I had a hater in the streets get mad about my movements and the things I'm doing and said that I'm old and washed up.
Okay.
You feel me? So we took that and made it into a brand of our clothing line, so we're gonna make money on that disrespectful remark.
Right.
You feel me? But you a year older than me. So if I'm old and washed up,
I'm cool.
you old and washed up too.
I appreciate that.
All right. I just want to make sure you know that you're part of one of us. You feel me? You always been one of us, but
All right.
I just want to make sure that you understand that if I'm old and washed up and still getting it, you old and washed up still getting it too.
Right on.
It's just changing the tide of the music.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Putting some leadership and some direction and some substance in your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some nutrition in your music. You know what I mean? We got to give these kids something to eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kids nowadays are listening to some key. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a hot little track, but what is it?
Right.
What's it doing for the kids? They run around singing it, but what else does it do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the Brotherhood Project is a movement in which we try to encompass everybody we can, grown adults, men, leaders, mentors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every creed, race, color. This ain't no black thing. And a lot of people have asked me like, oh, this got to do with the Black Lives Matter. Like, no, this got to do with all lives matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially these kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's the direction, man. We took it off as first as a project that me and my brother wanted to do together, me and 11. And that was kind of where it started, the Brotherhood Project, me and him together, working together. And then as we started building the songs and then started building the idea of what we wanted to do, it grew into not just the music, but the community. And then from the community to our own kids, you know what I mean? And came back to our own circle. Like it just bounced back and forth, Jay, the whole time. You know what I mean? We just kept going in and out of the circle. You know what I mean? Even with you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You in our circle, but you're not deliberately inside our circle. You got your own and we work with each other. You feel me? So, it's just different, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like, even in being old and washed up, I embrace that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I really do. I embrace that shirt. I embrace that brand that is actually the Black edition, you know what I'm saying, in our clothing line, because I embrace it, bro. I'm okay with being old and washed up, if that's what you say. My clothing line is making money. My record company, my Crown Republic Entertainment is making money. My career as a teacher, it's my career.
Yeah.
This is all hobby, and I'm still making money, but I'm old and washed up. What do that make you? We got 11 in here, man. We brought 11 in there. We got these bow ties, man. Keeping it gentleman. You already know what I'm talking about, Jay. You use a gent. You know what I'm talking about. Keeping it gentleman. You know what I mean? Trying to show the younger generation something positive. And at the same time, when you dress up, bow tie, you get, you know what I mean? You feel a little snazzy. You feel all eyes on you. You walk outside, people looking at you a little funny. Why you got that bow tie on? Why not? You feel me? I caught your eye. You feel me? There it is. That's all I need a little bit. You know what I mean? Now let me talk to you about what we doing. You feel me? So that's what we on right now, man. Working with my guy Lily. You know what I mean? Working with you, Jackal, Guru from New York. I mean, bro, it's so many people right now, so many things going on, and we just trying to tie everybody in, get everybody laced up, man, and get in this community and really work with these kids. Yeah, absolutely.
What's up with you, Levin, man? Where you from and all that?
Oh, man, I'm from Fresno, California, but I've been out of Vegas about 16 years, so
Okay.
it's home right now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing it on the music tip for a while.
Yeah.
Connected with Blacc, you know, all makes sense.
Yeah.
Just doing it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taking it to the next level.
Sure.
I can dig it.
Sir.
I met 11. I mean, everybody probably knows the story. We talk about it all the time. But I met 11 through his sister. Me and his sister was really good friends. We worked at a collection agency.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Yo, my little brother writes and raps too." And at the time I didn't know 11, so you know how we get germ like, man, who is he? So what? You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. Everybody writes and raps. Like, okay. You feel me? And then she brought him to the house one day, man, and we chalked it up, man, and then he been my partner since. He was like 20 at that time.
Yeah.
And then, 11 got into family and raising kids and fell off of music, and we lost touch for probably like 10 years. Like 10 years, I didn't talk to my guy. Then I had dropped the Make Me Believe. I dropped the Make Me Believe video, and he hit me on Facebook, and he didn't know it was me. I didn't know it was him. I'm in San Diego, right? And at the time, I tell my girlfriend at the time, I'm like, yo, this guy Zy Sanders. Zy Sanders really likes my music, right? Tripping, like Zy Sanders, X-Eyes, what like to me, right? So then finally she's like, man, I think that's 11. I think it's Roman numerals. So I stopped looking at the name like, oh, hell, is that 11? That was my first message. Like, my first message to him was like, this is my little brother, 11. And he hit me back like, oh, this is Blacc. Like, yeah. So at that point, that was probably 6 years ago, we reconnected, you know what I mean? And we worked on his.
And what's even crazier about that was that I started meeting my dad's side of the family right after he passed away.
Yeah.
And so my cousin Legit, which is part of Crown Republic, whatever Legit, we linked up somehow on Facebook, going back and forth, yeah. And so he came to Vegas one time for his birthday, we kicked it, all that. And so he went back, he lived in Diego. So he went back a couple weeks later, I already had booked a ticket to go out there and kick it with my cousin. So I'm already on my way to Diego. So he's hitting me, and I'm at work. He's like, yo, this Saint brother, this brother, I done had you this whole time. I done had him on SoundCloud, what's the other one? Reverb Nation. Yeah. He was ran Blacc on there. I'm not putting two and two together. I'm sitting here watching the Make Me Believe video. Last time I saw him, he had braids though. I'm sitting here watching the Make Me Believe video like, damn, this shit is dope as fuck. So it wasn't even like I was, And so he's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, you still live in Vegas? He like, I live in San Diego. I was like, I almost dropped my phone. I was like, bro, why am I on my way to San Diego this weekend? Ticket booked, everything. I knew it was all stars aligned.
To make sure we had the right people. You know what I'm saying? It was important that we had the right, it's like gumbo. You feel me? You can put whatever you want in your gumbo. You know what I mean? But that don't mean it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like you need the right recipe for your gumbo to be right. You know what I mean? And we were looking for award-winning gumbo. You understand? So that's kind of just make sure that we put it together, man. And everybody ain't gotta like us. You know what I mean? There's some people that's gonna talk about some of us in there. You know what I mean? Some people that's not gonna like what some of us do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some people that don't agree with how we might move. You know what I mean? But as long as we all agree with what we're doing and the outcome is the benefit of the community and these kids, that's all it's about, bro. You already know.
It's gonna seem like an odd question, like kind of out of the blue.
What?
Ain't 6 middle name 17?
617 Johnson. Let's talk about my guy.
Wait.
Serious?
Yeah. 6 plus 11 is 17.
That's it.
Yeah, 617 Johnson.
Illuminati shit.
Listen, it ain't really that far, but we definitely enlightened. We definitely enlightened, Jarreau. That's my musical mentor, Russ. I'm gonna be honest, he's the only guy I really listen to when it comes to music. Like, if 6 says it, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to that. You know what I mean? This dude over here saying, I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm about to say don't ask me why, but I can give you a resume. When you write for Neo, when you write for Brian McKnight, you know what I'm saying? When you wrote for Shaq, the only time Shaq went platinum is when you wrote for him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you've been in the industry doing what you do, when you write the score for, not Power, for Empire, when you write the score for Empire, when you write all the songs for the Pimp Chronicles, like the resume speaks for itself. You feel me? So when it comes to 617 Johnson, 11 plus 617, let's get it.
And his name is an address. 617 Johnson.
Street. Sound like the song. What's the Michael Jackson song? 2100 Jackson Street. Ah, he was perfect. Yeah, man, he listened to the project and it one song on there, he was like, it don't fit.
Yeah.
Take that song off, it doesn't fit. You know what I mean? So we ended up dropping it as a single called Music Came. And he was like, yo, everything else is awesome. Like the way it sounds. Why don't you try putting this in there? Blacc, when you singing and harmonizing, try using some of this and doing that. And 11, when you spit and do that, like, bro, and we just kind of took it and ran with it. So these last 3 songs that we're working on are all influenced by 6. You know what I'm saying? The last 3 songs are definitely all 6's input in that meeting. And this is, here's 6, this is the 3 songs that we got left. Then we do okay. You feel me?
And that's crazy because even when you wouldn't add it, you go back to Diego and he adds stuff to what we already had. And it was like, and that advice from 6 was just like holy grail to me, as far as music. Because I didn't listen to his stuff, not, knowing that, Blacc telling me about him all the time or whatever. But just to have that, I mean, everything has been it just took us up a couple more notches in the direction that we're going with the music. I really appreciate that one, yo. Yeah. Peace to 6, man.
Especially on conversation, a consulting. You feel me? Yeah. About an hour and a half, 2 hours. Had that been somebody else, Jay, that probably would have been 5,
nice.
Okay. You know what I mean? Like it's 6. Like, so I take those things not for granted.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really
apply it.
Yeah, and even further than applying it, like stick it.
Yeah.
Really write it down. Learn it. Understand what he's saying to you first. I can easily be like, oh, he said to do this, and then go try it. You know what I mean? Okay, that's what's up. But really listen to what he was saying to you. He said in your song this, you should try this. Why? You know what I'm saying? And study that, because that's what he does. He studies music, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and explaining it to us, you know what I mean? That's why I try to break it down and just kind of study what it was he was saying, take notes about it, and then try to apply it as well. So, yeah, 617. You know what I mean? We got the video finna come, the Mad Video official. First single off the project. Yeah. Shot by Millie X. Let me tell you about that. My guy has been through enough in the last year alone that you don't gotta explain to him struggle or to humble himself. Yeah. You feel me? And then with the opportunity that I got to work with him, it came in the midst of him going through some of his struggles, you feel me? And then being able to sit down with him and kind of explain to him what I wanted, and then also being able to have a conversation with a grown man, like, listen, I hear the bullshit too. You know what I mean? I hear all that talk in the street, like, but that don't stop me from working with you. You know what I mean? So that's something that I've been big about my whole life is like, let a man make the decision for you. Don't listen to somebody else's decision about that man, you know, or opinion, you know what I mean? And we sat down and talked about the Mad. We both busy as hell, so I was like, man, are we gonna even be able to like get it done? Then 11 kind of got at my neck and was like, look, bro, I ain't even been able to meet him yet. I'm like, damn, okay, let's make it happen. And then once the pieces kind of fell together, bro, we got into the video, we got our groove, really understood what I was doing, I understood what he was doing. The video came out dope, like,
to say the least.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, usually when I get edits, it's 3 or 4 edits. I'll do it on purpose. I never accept the first edit. There's nobody that good that's gonna give you a first edit and you be like, oh, that's cool, yeah, that's the one. Okay? So I need 2 or 3 of them. Millie sent me one. I was cool with that when I made him edit one thing just cause. You feel me? I can't take the first one, but the first one was good.
You know what? It's like that. It's so deep to me. Like I just had Melissa on here a couple weeks ago, and it's like I'm on this thing about how we, you know what I'm saying, every little action that we take influences.
Absolutely.
Thousands, maybe millions of people, but it's such a small thing. Like it's like I was saying, I said last week, playing blackjack is a microcosm of that. Let's say you're playing six decks blackjack, right? Every time you hit or pass or double down, anything, any decision that you make is gonna affect the rest of the deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if somebody else comes and sit down, that affects the deck. And every choice that the 2 of you make affects the deck. You know what I'm saying? And that's every little thing that we do affects. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Crush video, right? Boom. All the stuff that branched off of that, and now the people getting to know each other, following each other's path, and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like something as simple as, you know, something like as simple as if your mom never met your dad, me and you
would
wouldn't
never met. Absolutely. The waves.
You know what I'm saying?
The waves in the timeline.
And just little things and whatever happened to why they met each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like so many different things. It almost questions the whole free will thing. It's like, because it's like every little choice that you make affects.
It's all affected,
yeah. So, or the choice that you make to make a left at this time, and then you make a left and you crash into somebody.
What happened if it just went right?
Right.
Or straight.
But that crash is going to set off a whole nother chain of events, and it's infinite. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you know I'm on that with you.
I'm not sober right now, so.
No, I ain't listen. You know I'm on that with you.
I tell you what, I'll tap into that perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
in my garage listening to music. I'm listening to the song that we did when I was in Diego, and the thought just hit me.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood Project. Ran Blacc, 11 MC.
Yeah.
Just like that. Started from that thought. I immediately go on Facebook, find a picture that we took in the studio from that trip. Text it to him.
Yeah.
What you think? 11 MC, Ran Blacc, Brotherhood Project. This nigga lost his mind. He lost his mind. So originally it would be my thought from taking it to the project to what it is now, both of us adding it musically, this man taking his connections and his thoughts and just taking it somewhere else till we outreach into the community and we outreach into brothers that we already been doing music with, but we tight with, and we forming a brotherhood. I mean, it's exactly what you just said. It's that one little thought. Had I not called him or texted him, you know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Yeah, but